Let's start off with where we are today. You joined the front line after the war began. Can you give us a sense of what the last 6 months has been like for you in your country?
I returned barely a week ago from the trenches in Donbass, and basically the fighting there is all about artillery and luck. So basically the fighting there is you shoot at the Russians shoot at us, and basically we stand our ground as they try to move onwards and push onwards. And for me personally, this has been fundamental to showcase that this is the nation's war, and everybody in the nation is fighting this war, no matter whether you are civilian of any hierarchy. You are battling this and showing to the world, that the Russians, that we shall have our nation and we shall put the Russians back. Basically, we are in need of all, because being largest nation in Europe and trying to sustain economic processes, social reality, and continue the war against Russia takes a great deal of effort. And that's why we are very thankful for the support we're getting. But there's any number of things we still need.
Now, what are you looking for from the West? Of course, we've seen more long-distance weaponry come across to Ukraine in recent months. That seems to have moved things in the favour of Ukraine. The Russians have been pushed back in some areas, but is it enough?
Well, first on the UK. UK has been in the lead of gathering global forces and pushing them against Russian aggression here in Ukraine, and again trying to fight back in the largest war since the Second World War in Europe. So UK has all the praises from the Ukrainian people, has a dear place in our history books. As far as the things we need, beside the weapons, we need the munitions for those weapons.
Ammunition.
Use those.
Oh, I'm sorry, I think we've got a bit of audio cut out there. I want to dive deeper into this idea, though, this fear that some people have, that particularly France and maybe Germany and some Central European countries might be less supportive in the coming months, particularly as we get to this winter. Is this a particular fear that you have in Ukraine?
It is. When we examine the dialogue in those countries, we see different voices trying to raise these points and try to voice that we should try and forgive Putin and move on with domestic concerns. Forgetting every single time that previously Putin made more destruction of the European continent as never before seen. The fact is, seem to come to that understanding as well. And as far as the polling is concerned, they are committed